We should do a stakeout. I hate it. Psychic. That was psychic.
That was psychic.
Who would we stake out?
Backhouse Steakhouse. Outback Steakhouse?
I would love for RuPaul to come home. He takes off his, 10-gallon hat, whatever the fuck he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
He throws his keys in the fishbowl, and I'm in the living room like this. And I go, and where the fuck have you been?
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Your father and I have been worried sick.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones comes in. He sits on my lap and also crosses his legs. And he goes, Ru, we don't appreciate truancy in this house. Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel.
And I'm Katya.
And we are two queens who like to watch.
Oh my God, I couldn't have said it better myself.
And today we're gonna watch Three Body Problem. It's a science fiction drama.
Drama.
Based on a very celebrated novel series.
Victor Hugo award-winning Chinese drama. Are you ready for the laws of science to unwind before those pretty gorgeous eyes of yours?
I really am. But of course we have to tell you, spoilers.
Yeah.
We're gonna find this out in real time and tell you what's happening.
Spoilers, like that fish you left in the middle of the street last month.
Do you think we're gonna watch everyone's favorite part?
I doubt it.
We're gonna miss people's
You
favorite
can't
part.
please everybody.
You can't please everybody.
You gotta give them something.
Another world-renowned scientist has taken his own life. He scribbled numbers on the wall.
I love that.
So what does it mean, and why are all these scientists unaliving themselves?
I cannot stand that expression.
Suicide night.
I know this could be sci-fi, but if you see this in the wild, that person was on drugs.
Yeah. This is giving manic frenzy, perhaps with a side of Tweaktina Aguilera.
A Provincetown rental after someone has turned the gun on themselves.
Ooh, that was grim.
Sorry.
You can bet on anything, boss.
You're bald. Here's the thing about this. I've experienced with scrawling, I've observed it, done it myself. That is too neat. Oh, love.
Ooh. Oh.
Not the gouged eyes.
I read about a girl on Twitter who, on a drug binge, snatched out both her eyes and squeezed them.
Like Elle Driver. What did you say to Pie May to make him snatch out?
But it was a self-snatch in both hands. She was
bonk. Well, down at the old Oxford Particle Accelerator in jolly old England, there's some strangeness afoot.
I keep thinking if I just stare at the screen long enough.
I know a lot about science because my sister is a doctor.
That's right.
And my brother's a doctor as well. And I know that when they're in the lab, there are no lights on. They prefer, in fact, they demand to do all their extremely important work in pitch black darkness.
They love it.
What is going on here?
It's trying to communicate that these people are staying after hours. There's something that's not lining up. This is the lighting for the hotel room in Miami where they pump you.
Mama, this is the lighting for my tricks in Boston. Actually, a little too bright. Turn that switchboard off and we'll get cracking.
Yeah, just put on the blindfold and then knock 3 times.
Feel your weight. Get on the floor. Feel your way to me.
All of the physics of the past 60 years is wrong. Science is broken.
Not the science, not sciencing.
So the science doesn't seem to be sciencing. I don't think that's an official
It's not
lab
exactly
term.
scientific. It's not really using the proper nomenclature, but I think we get the gist.
I want Tim Gunn to walk in and be like, make it work.
Yeah.
It's a little extreme to say science is broken.
Mama, if I know one thing about scientists, they don't say science very much. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of like anytime I lose something, I think someone stole it from me.
What we got here? Oh, I love now. This is
What's down there? It's a little suspicious when all these people start killing themselves.
Should get a horrible score at the Olympics for that. Huge splash, legs separated, no
Not
toe
great.
point. Not even a full rotation.
I mean, I get it. When I see these like baby drag queens and they don't have on a wig, makeup, nails, boobs,
Jump
you will
from the
see me
Pointer
just
Sisters.
jump off Rage West
The
Hollywood.
12-inch version of Jump by the Pointer Sisters is heard in the distance as you leap to your death.
100%. When you die and the government brings me in to solve your murder,
Psychic. Or just maybe knowledge. That could also be knowledge accumulated
asking
over
your
years.
best friend what might have happened and me being like, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Well, Domino's forgot her
She
cinnamon
ran out of
sticks.
cigarettes. Her car had no gas, and she just decided to jump off her balcony. That's what happened.
Oh no! So Augie and Jin are catching up when Jin hears about the death of their professor because that bitch jumped.
Do you see that?
Augie starts seeing the countdown and Clarence is trying to figure out what's happening.
Oh, girl, he's trying to figure it out, like Nancy Drew.
How? Is she the only one seeing this?
Ooh.
Oh, it's a clock.
I get the sense that the rules of science are a little bit bendy right now. Just a thought.
Need a little help.
She's coming on a little strong with the
Are you kidding me? The
crazy
jeans being
eyes.
lighter and the crazy yeah. Because you could just hand them the lighter.
yes. I don't get into that whole. And then I was like, Mama, just give me the f***ing lighter, and they'll have a conversation. Jesus, I got numbers to look at.
What about this? Do you have a light? Yeah, I do.
How far has it got? Your countdown.
I was counting it down to the Madonna concert. She takes a long time to get ready.
I think if you're a smoker, you are subject to whatever social encounters you get out there smoking.
Mama, encounter with a strange woman while smoking. It's more likely to happen than you think when I'm around.
Do you talk to people when they're smoking out there?
Mama, that's how I met every single friend in college.
How much time do you have left?
It's counting down to their own deaths.
That's I love that. Girl, live out loud like Holly Hunter if you know what time it is. You know what I mean? Drinks are on me tonight, you know?
Has the universe ever winked at you?
Mama, love a wink. We got to bring winking back.
What's the winking gonna be like? Wendy Williams is gonna ride by in a shopping cart.
You'd be like, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
You don't want it to get to zero.
People don't ask you what time it is anymore because everybody's got a phone.
Wow. Do you have the time?
Do I? So Ya's father and mother were both scientists in China, and she's plucked out of prison to go help the Chinese government. I love the concept of getting plucked by the government.
Yeah.
You know, we need you. You're the best we've got.
She's an elite employee. Yes. She have been promoted.
Her flex time, girl, her bereavement policy is Tina.
90 words a minute.
可能一辈子都出不来了。
Damn.
If you go through the gates, you never leave.
我进去。
She's ready to go.
Girl, at least it's meal security.
Jin goes and visits Vera's mom. And Vera's mom gives her something she was using before she died. Did she have one of those headsets? She did.
Locked. Balenciaga sunglasses from the runway.
I know.
Girl.
That's like one of the UK
Seri-
Drag Race queens would wear those on a red carpet.
Totally.
Doing red light therapy for crow's feet.
Inside is just cucumber slices in a nice, like, cold compress.
VHS footage of Lisa Rinna selling sweaters on HSN. Was that her then who worked on the base?
Oh. So Jin goes home and tries on the video game helmet, and guess what? It's not VR porn.
VR porn.
Mama, oh, I thought I was in. When I got that Oculus, I thought it's a wrap on my life. I'm never coming out, but I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
It's not that great.
It sucks. Thank God.
Oh my God, costume change.
Love. Oh, fierce.
Wow.
Not the Express Sunrise.
Whoa. Cool. I don't really believe in reincarnation.
Oh, Mama, Ann Miller thought she was Queen Hatshepsut.
Well, we have friends who believe that they were courtesans.
Are you ready to die?
Well, I ate some frog poison
Frog
and found out that I used to be a courtesan. But you know what, though? Look at us. Who are we telling people that their past life isn't real? Our current life's not real. Boom.
Augie and Saul go to see what happens to this guy at midnight. Ooh, girl, what happens at midnight? Ooh, girl.
She's still seeing the clock.
In military time, how exhausting.
She's got 11 hours left and she's just chilling.
I know, Mama, it's like party time. Where's the chips and salsa? Where's the friend group? Where's the karaoke?
Would you accept death or would you still be trying to figure it out like she is?
Mama, I'll be up at the Oscars accepting death. Like
Yeah.
Glenn Close, like long overdue, like doing a gold cape and everything.
And Taco Bell just came out with all those new menu items.
Mama.
I'd be getting that Baja Blast pie.
3 cigarettes in the mouth, 1 up the butt, screaming from the top of the Empire State Building, manifestos.
Sucking cock.
Mama, it's the laundry service because there's loads upon
Yeah,
loads.
then we'll be dehydrated. Yeah.
It looks like Morse code, but it's not.
I love Morse code.
Those are all pinball machines behind them. It looks like science, but it's pinball
Yeah.
machines.
It's beep, beep, boop, boop.
如果是一个武器系统，这些都没有必要。
Damn, she knows the tea. They're trying to tell her and she's like, girl, I know.
Yeah, I've been new.
But don't forget, sexism.
Oh, finally some light.
Wow. The sky's flashing. Morse code.
Morse code. People with seizures are plucked right now.
Girl.
Epilepsy plucked.
They're like, I
Plucked.
couldn't watch TV. Now I can't go outside.
Plucked.
接触，接触谁？
We're communicating with Tupac and
Yeah.
Elvis and Left Eye
50
Lopez.
Cent. Yeah.
Ya comes up with using the sun as an amplifier. The commissioner forbids it, but she does it anyway because she feels like humans are beyond helping themselves. She's right.
Hello.
This is me DJing. This is how I feel about to queue up like Lay Freak.
Have you ever hovered above a button for a long, extended pause?
Sometimes the text, I'll write a long, important text and
Yeah.
like, wait. I'm like,
Yeah. Or sometimes I hit it by accident. I'm like, oh, But I just learned you can do unsend.
you can?
Yes.
Everybody always wants to know what happens if aliens come, but why don't people want to know what happens if I come?
What happens after aliens come? You know what I mean?
They
Do
slap
stay
the bed
night?
sheet down on my back and walk out. Would you alien?
155%.
I worse.
Yeah.
I mean, at least with aliens, I don't know. Guys I know we're gross. It's like I tall grays.
The XXX files. Augie got the countdown to stop, and Clarence told her, "Girl, we need to talk."
I swear to God she was there. I wasn't talking to myself.
I believe you.
Not the ghostlighter. Fierce. That's fierce.
Which is fucking pretty weird.
Why do they make characters smoke in movies?
Well, this is a noir thing.
Everyone
It's so
smokes in
moody.
movies.
So if it's cops especially, cops have to smoke. It's like a rule.
Indoors, just like, oh,
Yeah,
smoking,
in the year
smoking.
20 whatever, Mama, I had to go down the street, through 3 elevators, through an alleyway, down a mine shaft, and up a thing to go smoke.
Either they quit like you, or they quit like Maria.
Either they quit studying and they live, or they keep studying and the timer runs out and they die. You know what? Next time I want to call into work, I'm going to say, I have a clock that says I'm going to die if I call
The
it.
death clock, I would come into work, but there's traffic and there's the death clock. I just can't. Yeah.
Hands are tied.
Yeah.
So Jen moves forward in the game, and the premise of which here is to save a dying world.
Ooh.
Slay.
Okay. Oh, we got a control room. Love a control room. If anybody speak to Scotty, tell him, beam me up.
Yeah, I was right. The sun was a great way to amplify the signal, and so they call her back, and it was not good.
She's got that wow factor. Love the beep beep boop boop of it all.
Yep, Rosie from
Beep,
the
beep, boop.
Jetsons.
Mm-hmm.
CVS receipt.
Mama, extra care coupons.
You
down.
bought one pack of gum.
Yes, all expire in 3 minutes, by the way. Ooh. Lurktina.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
That reminds me of like when you crash, when I would like my 20s and I like sleep with a guy and like go pee and his roommate would like catch me and I'd be like,
Hey.
hey.
Do not answer. You know I'm picking that up.
You are lucky that I'm the first to receive your message. Threatening. Do you think she's gonna answer?
100%.
If you're fine, we will calm you.
Ooh.
Girl!
Ooh.
Don't do it, Jackie.
Do it. Oh, it's serious. All the knobs are going up.
The slay button. They're gonna pan
It's the
up.
sleigh board.
They're gonna pan up. It's gonna be Mariah in the booth. It's time. She's f***ing around.
Circles are really fierce, though.
She's kind of f***ing with everything.
She's closing the loop. She's circling back. She's following up. You know what I mean?
I will help you conquer this world. She's saying that, right?
Fierce. Oh, she's like, if you can't beat him, join him.
It's not exactly the same, but in paranormal movies, they're always like, any contact is bad. Like, I think there's ghosts in my house, and I'm just like, yeah, you're there, but we're not talking to you.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. You can choke to the ghost.
Totally. I never believed in aliens until the Mexican government brought out that cardboard alien on that cookie
That
sheet.
papier-mâché
Girl.
scam Tina bestie.
Silly putty.
Girl, it was like
Cookie dough.
A cookie dough on a sheet. Like, we have evidence. I was like, you got evidence?
Evidence of what?
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Ambrosia salad? You know what it was? Honestly, I wanted to sit the Mexican government down and go, that was not the sleigh you think it was. Like, I know you think you did something.
But y'all did not eat. Well,
didn't
they
do
probably ate the
nothing.
pills. They ate the cookies because that was dough.
It's just
You know what I mean?
It's delusion. There's that moment before you do the press conference where you look at the alien body and you go, I don't think this is very convincing. Should we just say we're sick? We have COVID.
You know
And
what?
that-
I love a flexible truth story. I love it. It's like, sure, why not?
it was like wet cat food, and even the alien was like,
Jen is in the game with Jack, and they are about to figure out that it is a 3-body. Look, Game of Thrones. Love.
medieval times.
Yeah. Oh, I love that hat.
That is fierce.
That's fierce.
If our planet revolves around one of the suns in a
Love a
stable
prop.
orbit,
Even I can understand this.
however,
He's helping me.
other suns
I'm a visual learner.
a planet away, we wander through the gravitational fields of all 3 suns.
A 3-body problem is basically like, I'm in a committed relationship.
No.
Oh, not that.
When you've killed 3 bodies and you have to them, it's
Oh, I know what it is. When you have a 3-bedroom and you and one of the roommates are getting close and you want that third as a guest and you're like, how do we ask the one person to leave?
Oh no.
There's no solution to that answer other than,
I've been the third wheel at a threesome in my own house, Mary. It was humiliating.
did your mom and dad tell you to go back
I
to
said,
bed?
boom. That was good. That was good. Okay, so we're moving on to the next level, and they suspect it's a recruitment tool.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Paraffin wax treatment on the feet.
Are you keen on video games, Clarence? I used to play when I was a kid.
Favorite video game?
All-time favorite? BioShock. You?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, timeless.
Yeah. Sub-Zero if I wanted to win. Shiva if I wanted to around.
Yeah.
Sindel if I was feeling
If you're feeling really bitch.
but prepared to lose.
It's a recruitment tool. A recruitment for what?
You know what's, I do know a lot of gay scientists. So Evans is reading books to the aliens. Yes, you heard me right. And that we're moving on to level 4 in the game. The dark. Literally the dark.
Not one outlet. A concrete fortress
This is how they should
with
be.
a couple of tap lights strewn about.
Maybe like, come in. Oh, there you are. Oh, I couldn't see you.
Hi, science.
Yeah,
Science.
turns out it's a video game. Okay, bye. Like, that's what it is.
The tale of Hansel and Gretel.
Oh my God, Jonathan Pryce. Love.
Good morning, Charlie.
Yeah. The weather today is going to be 75 and sunny. Here's Hot Stuff by Donna Summer. Denim for the whole family today at TJ Maxx.
Waking up with Snoopy in the shitstorm.
This is Beverly and the Hot Dog Dickwad.
Oh, yeah. I've had to get up and sing on the radio.
That's f***ing crazy, dude.
Girl, have you ever done like morning talk shows?
No, never.
You and I will get Good Morning America at some point and we'll be f***ing pissed.
I couldn't do it. I'd have to pre-record it.
Good night, America. So level 4 explains what's going on here and Jack is not gonna do it.
If I know one thing about Jack, he ain't gonna do it.
You figured out that the homeworld is part of a 3-body system.
What about the 3 bobby system? 3 bobby pins to pull your bangs back.
Not a bad system.
The moment we received the invitation to your world, we knew our destination.
What would you do if you heard the aliens were coming?
I would be a level of excited so fierce, not hitherto explored by a human being.
Do you remember in Mars Attacks, that girl who's like welcoming the aliens?
Oh yeah, and they all get bopped.
Yeah. If the aliens are coming all the way down here, let me tell you.
That's a long trip,
Let me tell you something,
That's such a
Linda.
long trip.
Getting on Olympus.
Getting on the 405.
Going over to Beverly Hills.
During rush hour? Are you kidding me? Not
Yeah.
even for Dr. Bob.
So you're trying to tell us that this game was designed by aliens?
Have you ever heard a person in real life say, so what you're trying to tell me is,
What you're trying to say, Doc, is
yeah.
you built a time machine.
To welcome you to the organization.
She's very smug. She knows it all.
Miss Long Hair Jane.
Yeah.
She's like, we've taken the liberty of giving you big jugs in this simulation. Use them wisely.
I just think it's a little naive to think that we're the only living.
Mama.
At that point, go down to the Creationism Museum, jump on the dinosaur, and ride around with Adam and Eve. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like your mom said it.
Girl.
Mama, talk about
Girl,
this now.
you wanted to Miss Val Miss Valentina
Tell the children.
She said, you know, it's a trailer. We don't have a lot to do. She's washing dishes in the sink, or so she thinks, running water, but she's not.
She's miming.
She's hot. She doesn't know. She thinks the water's on. You know, she's washing dishes. We don't have dishes because we don't have food to eat. They're not dirty. Right? So Trauma. And I go, Mom, haha, if you were an alien, you'd tell me, right? Ha ha ha. And my mom, without missing a beat, goes, well, that's not part of the mission. And there was just a
Gagged big
half
girls.
second where it was like my stomach hit the ground. I heard the X-Files, and then my mom was like, ha ha, got you though. And I was like, ah.
She turns away, rips her face off, and is green underneath.
Totally. Yet is the founder, not Evans. That was the woman in the 60s who communicated with the aliens.
Okay.
And we've thought up to this point that, oh no, I'm in over my head, I didn't mean to. She did mean to, and she's been helping the aliens try to wipe out the human race. So that's why her daughter killed herself, because her daughter's like, my mom did this.
They are coming to share their knowledge with us, to teach us.
She eats, this actress. I like her.
But I feel like they need a funky, culty costume, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The little circle insignia is not enough. That's a start.
Maybe like a monocle.
A monocle with a halo, like a vertical halo.
Yes. Or maybe they all have that Billy Porter, that round hat with the curtain.
Yes. Motorized fringe, chrome diapers. Clarence has, in custody. I love this haggard interrogation tee.
They are coming.
Why does she want to wipe out the human race?
It's Floptina Bestie, and she's trying to go chomp, chomp, goop, goop.
But how does she know that they don't suck? It's sort of a conversation of faith. Like, she thinks that we should all die and they should have our planet. And he's like, well, how do you know that's better? And she's like, because I know, because I believe.
Maybe you're not the good call after all.
Do you be believing in life forms?
Do I be believing in life forms? I think I do be.
But like other people, other than human.
Mama, we're the aliens. Boop, boopy doop.
Human, Alyssa Edwards and
Earthworm Jim. And then you got Detox. That's a whole different
that's
super species. Also, Thierry Mugler, she's giving outer extraterrestrial.
What if the aliens came here and all they had to teach us was incest?
Jin and Wade go into the game where they're given the long game.
This is kitty litter. Can I piss
This
anywhere?
grass is strange.
Whoa.
Oh, that's. Oh, yeah, it's getting juicy. Okay.
Whoa.
I love that. This is giving like 90s futuristic.
It's a little bit Matrix.
They're scary, yes. They're hovering, yes. It's ominous, yes.
The aliens send a direct message. They're gonna crush us like bugs. You are bugs.
Is she bugs? Is she
bugs?
Is she bugs?
You are boogs.
Oh my God.
Hi, you're boogs.
Is she bugs? Probably be the most terrifying thing we ever experienced in our lives. If the aliens came for real, they'd be like, here's how we're gonna take your poop and make it into food. Which already happened, by the way. Like, in a way. Fertilizer. Do you know what I mean?
If the aliens do come, they're gonna have like a language or an energy source, and you're gonna already be one turd in the mouth. Like I know what you're here for.
How do I make this into lunch? No, I think they're gonna tell us how to get our bikini bodies like ready in 2 weeks.
Sure. They're gonna come with just a truckload of Wegovy.
Not Wegovy.
Manjaro. Yes.
What would your "you are bugs" phrase be? You got limited characters, say like 10 or 12. Max.
You're bald.
Love.
No, you would know it was me because it would say Nev Campbell deserved an Oscar for Scream. Yours would be like vitamin supplements are snake oil.
CBD is a crocodile.
Yeah, if I'm sending a message to an alien world, we do like, hi BB, or overdrawing your lips can make them appear fuller. Just like something everyone
What'd
can
that D
use.
do? No, the D is fire.
The D.
You, Sally Mae, and Freddie Mac. That's what I would be like. Oh no, Charles Schwab, rotten hell.
Girl. Charles Schwab.
Go paperless.
Girl, go paperless.
You're about to go paperless.
I would do, I'm actually on her side just so that Charles Schwab goes
mama.
down.
Saul is coping with this as he usually copes, getting high and having random hookups. Aliens declare war.
Smoking weed indoors?
Through a corncob pipe? What are you, girl? Huckleberry Finn? What the hell's going on here?
They think we're bugs?
Maybe we are.
They're bugging.
By the way, Fashion Bug, they're on a Zoom right now. Like, you can't buy this marketing.
Mama.
You can't buy it. How about our next campaign? Fashion is bugs.
Mercedes Bugs Fashion Week.
Volkswagen, the Beatles coming back, baby. Punch buggy, full blown.
Tatiana, ooh girl, she got a mask.
She just got a PR package from Bose. It's her JBL speaker.
Is this Bluetooth, honey? Oh, look, there's a card from the company. Just give me a nice plasma screen with 4K dazzling pussies.
It's the Rest app. I'm Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Is he British?
I'm going to sleep. No.
Says his name is not. It's Timothée.
Timotei?
Timothée is now. Timothée Chalamet. Oh, my wig. You took my wig off.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Timothée Chalamet is
I know,
now.
It's now. It's giving.
I can't take it.
I know.
Timothée Chalamet, like
I
there
can't
is
believe that
no.
Timothée Chalamet. I can't believe that's never occurred.
You're kidding me. You're telling me that little Cherry Grove lesbian goes
70,
up to PR
72
people.
pounds.
It's actually Timothée.
But it's not Timothée. Your name is Timmy.
Timothée? That's crazy. Timothée Chalamet. That's wild, girl. That's wild, girl.
Who's that actually like? Timothée Chalamet.
Like some people need drag names. Neither Jin nor Saul know how they're gonna help, but Clarence reminds them that bugs are hard to kill.
Put poison in the ground, we try and sterilize them, we swat them.
I'm fighting.
If it's a hostile, absolutely. Then you're playing in a real life video game.
Unfortunately, every day has to be a game because people play too much.
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
The show had everything.
No lights.
Locusts.
Skies.
Transmissions from above.
Video games.
Rosalind Chow.
People.
Aliens.
Bugs.
The existential crises between faith and science.
Wow.
Science fiction.
You betcha. So go ahead and check out Three Body Problem right here on Netflix.
Goodbye.
Do.